to NFT. Prime time, prime time, prime time. I love saying prime time because one of my favorite shows of all time is NFL Prime Time, ESPN. I was just telling the guys before this that I was looking to buy an old school Deion Sanders black Atlanta Falcons prime time jersey. One of my favorite players of all time. In fact, probably the best cornerback of all time. We just talked about this, right, Juan, on the MMA show that we just did. I'm here with my partner Kevin Lavonis, apntech.io. What's up, dude?
What up? On the last show, did you talk about the Deion Sanders 40-yard sprint or no?
No, but I can. I'm afraid a lot of crypto people don't even know who the fuck Deion Sanders is.
Everyone knows Deion Sanders. Look, I'm not even a sports fan. I know Deion Sanders.
So I told this story. I'll tell it real quick. I told it on the MMA show too, because we have another show called MMA Labology. You guys could look up if you like UFC. It's on YouTube as well. Me and my buddy Mike, my partner Mike, we do that show. But we talk about football too, and these things constantly come up. So Deion Sanders, probably the greatest cornerback, defensive back in NFL history, also known as one of the fastest players of all time. So if you guys know football, you know that the 40-yard dash is like the measurement in the combines for the fastest. So when the NFL combines come, all the kids out of out of college, they run the combine, they run the 40-yard dash. So a 4.4 is a pretty fast 40-yard dash. Anything under a 4.4, a 4.38, a 4.35, that's extremely fast. Anything under a 4.3 is like elite fast. Like sub 4.3 is like crazy fucking fast, like Tyreek Hill. What did Tyreek Hill run, do you remember? Like a 4.25, 4.27, like that's like ridiculously fast. So here's the story. Now, this is back when Deion Sanders came out of Florida State. He was saying he would have the fastest time ever, blah, blah, blah. But then he said he wasn't going to run the 40-yard dash, right, for the combines. And people started pitching, why aren't you going to run the 40-yard dash, blah, blah, blah. Now, back then, it wasn't laser timed. Now it's laser timed, so it's 100% accurate. So the story goes is that Deion Sanders came in, landed on a private jet, got in a limo drove to where the combine was. He got out of the limo, went right to the 40-yard dash, ran a 4.19, ran right out the field, back into the limo, and took off and ran the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL combine history, which is a 4.19. That's an unofficial 4.19. It wasn't laser time. It's supposedly the fastest time ever run, but it wasn't laser time. It's unofficial, and there's always a debate about who actually had the fastest 40-yard dash time of all time. There was somebody else who ran a 4.22.
Chris Johnson, I think.
Was it Chris Johnson, the running back from the Titans, right? I think he was really fast too. I think he ran like a 4.23 or something in the low 4.2s. But the story is, the legend says that Deion, if you go on YouTube, you can actually look it up, and it's funny because they make a whole parody out of it. But that's where the word prime time got developed, right? So
Supposedly,
anyway,
Usain Bolt ran a 4.22 40-yard dash, I guess, during the 2019 Super Bowl. And
did he?
I don't know.
Well,
I just looked it up.
Well, he's the fastest man in the world of all time. He has the record because in the Olympics, the 100-meter dash is what they go by being the fastest man in the world. And Usain Bolt has the record. He's had it now for a while now. No one's come close. It was something like a 9.59 or some shit like that, which is absolutely ridiculous. And for his height and size too. Usually they're shorter guys. He's a big motherfucker, And he still has the record for fastest man in the world. Usain does the Bolt. I love Usain Bolt. Anyway, last week we went into our wallet and we showed you what NFTs we hold in our wallet. Me, Kevin, my partner Pat. I took all our most valuable NFTs. I put it into one wallet that has a Ledger Nano protected because crypto scams are at an all-time high, and you got to really be careful. So people get their NFTs swiped left and right. So it's foolish for you to just have your NFTs in MetaMask or some kind of unprotected wallet that could get hacked. So if you don't have a Ledger Nano or something, a cold wallet to hold your expensive ones, you're pretty fucking stupid, to be honest with you, because some of these are worth a lot of money. So we showed you that. So this week, we were gonna have Alex on, who's a friend of mine I grew up with. He probably knows more about crypto than anybody I know. The kid was, involved with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was, worth nothing 15 years ago, or 2010, whatever it was. So he was supposed to come on, but because of some time differences, and it's actually our fault, we had to do an emergency call with a vendor, and we pushed it back. He couldn't make it. So this whole show is going to be about crypto language, right? So crypto has its own language, its own words, its own like slang, and you know, just like we have our own slang in text messages, right? Like you know, SMH, shaking my head, or FML, fuck my life, or STFU, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, crypto has its own language, and a lot of it is used in Discord, right? So, and we'll talk about Discord too, because almost every NFT project has a Discord where the community communicates and announcements are made and updates and the roadmap, and there's chats going on and all kinds of stuff like that. So that's where a lot of this language is used and what I learned. So, you know, I was never a crypto guy. Even when it was hot, I always avoided it. And the NFTs, which I got into about a year and a half ago, that's when I started to learn about crypto and NFTs and the language. So I'm not 100% with this either. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to see what Kevin's knowledge base is of language too. He probably doesn't know that much, but
you probably know way more than I do.
I'm going to ask you, and then I have all the answers here, which makes it easier for me. But you said one before. You said, what'd you say? What word did you say?
This is not even the crypto world. I said that I started using a particular word, vibe. But to me, it's awkward because, you know, I've always grown up with like cool and those words, but not vibe. So I just started using that recently, but every time I use it, it makes me sweat a little bit.
So we use, so it's funny you say vibe because we own an NFT from a project called Cryptodes. So Cryptodes is a project made by this real well-known, respected artist named Gremplin. And it's all these ugly fucking toads, but it's like nostalgic now. Even though it's only a year and a half old, you feel like they're 100 years old, and it's becoming like an OG project. What's OG mean, Kevin?
Original gangster.
There you go. You're 1 for 1. That's one of the words we use in here, okay? And then in the Discord, right? A lot of times in Discords, you could make an action based on a word. So in the Cryptodes, if you go into the Cryptodes Discord all day long, if somebody puts an exclamation point, vibe, then a toad comes up and starts like dancing like this, right? And the toad's just like vibing, right? People are like vibe, 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 and the toads are all dancing all day long. They're talking vibe, vibe, vibe. There's a lot of Discords that do stuff like that. But we're gonna take it from the top right here, all right? We're gonna go through about 30 of these words, and I'm gonna test you to see what you know, all right? So this is like a game show, and we're gonna see if you're gonna win or lose. But so far, you're 1 for 1.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so some of these are gonna be easy. You'll know these, okay? One of one art.
I mean, that sounds like an NFT to me. I mean, that is the definition of a, you know, NFT that people are familiar with. So
a one of one is one that's more exclusive because it's only one of one, just like an art, a painting, a one of one, a Mona Lisa is only one of them. It's a one of one, right? So if you get a one of one in some collections, they tend to be valued a lot higher than normal NFTs, right? So a one of one, all right? Airdrop.
Just a way to transfer, in our case or our application, or what my knowledge is, an NFT from one person to the next. But I mean, I guess you could airdrop. You could probably airdrop. Maybe you can't. I'm thinking you can airdrop coins, but I haven't seen that yet. So airdrop.
They do.
Oh, you can. Okay, I didn't know that.
Right.
It just means transferring, I guess, a digital asset on a digital asset from one person to the next
For free.
For free.
That's what it's for free. So yeah, you're right. It's transferred, but it's for free. So if someone airdropped me an NFT, it shows up into my wallet. I got it for free. I didn't pay any gas or transaction fees for that.
So you've seen people airdrop coins before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time. A lot of these NFT projects, you know, I'm trying to think of the last airdrop we got for tokens that we'd be able to claim. I think it wasn't OpenSea. It was this, LooksRare. So LooksRare is another competitor to OpenSea that has a little bit of traffic. And they came out with their I think it was Looks token. And they airdropped like a whole bunch of tokens to a whole bunch of wallet owners.
You know what? Like you're right. When I was at Decentral Miami last year, there was a blockchain that, or a network, and they were airdropping coins for people that had good projects that they want to back. So yeah, you're
Right.
That did
Yep,
happen.
they do.
Yep.
AMA.
You mean this?
Well, that's pretty funny that you have that on your fucking arm, but no, it's not that.
Well, I mean, that's my wife's initials, so it could be Angelina Maria Ocello, or
Definitely not that.
American Martial Arts Association, which I've heard before. It's also, I think, the root word for love, which.
Nope. All right. So
the crypto, I have no idea.
So in crypto, when they have a lot of meetings or Zooms or get-togethers, they'll have AMAs. So they'll have the owner of the project come on and do an AMA, which means an Ask Me Anything. All right, we're gonna have a live AMA tonight at 8 o'clock, right? And that stands for Ask Me Anything, and then everybody from the project will jump on the chat and they'll just ask questions. And so it's AMA. I'm having an AMA, it's an Ask Me Anything.
Am I 3 for 4 right now?
Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. Nah, I'm gonna give you a 2 for 4. All right. Ape in. APA space in. Ape in.
Okay, well, my first impression was actually that, like Ape in Technologies. I'm like, oh, that's an easy one, but Ape in, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna take guesses. You know, it would take too much time for me.
So when someone uses that term, when they're gonna come in hard in a project, so I'm gonna ape into that project means you're gonna buy a whole bunch of them, or I just aped into this project, like you went in and bought like 10 NFTs or 20 of them. You know, you aped in, so you're like a gorilla. You aped in and bought a whole bunch, not just bought one. I'm gonna ape into this project with a whole bunch of money. All right, got it. All right, 2 for 5. All right, bot, bot.
Do I even have to explain that one? I mean, people are familiar.
No, I mean, this is a layup for you.
Bot to me is some sort of automation that happens. Or bot, I mean, maybe probably the most applicable to everyone listening is, okay, you go onto a website and a bot responds based upon a question or maybe a statement that you do. So then, but are there bots? There's bots on Slack. There's bots on website.
3 for 6, 50%, not bad. Okay. A DAO, DAO.
Decentralized Autonomous Organization, at least that's the acronym. And then regarding, okay, so with a DAO, you're able to vote, right? I understand that. And it's a way to control, a way for the community to control the outlook, not only the outlook, but the objectives, the project in crypto land. I mean, I don't know all the details of it, but it's
4 for 7, the kid's on fire. You got 2 in a row. All right, DApp.
That's a decentralized application.
Look at that, dude. The kid's fucking. He is now 5 for 8. All right, DeFi.
Decentralized finance.
Okay, we are now 5. What's that? 5 for
6 for 9.
6 for 9. Okay. All right. Degen.
I knew a kid. Actually, there was a kid that used to work for me back when I was 23. He started my first company. His name was Degen. So.
Nope.
I don't know what a Degen is. Nope.
Simple. Degenerate. Someone who makes risky and bad decisions with crypto and NFTs. It's short for degenerate. All right, so 6 for 10. 6 for 10, not bad. All right, delist.
Well, I mean, to me, okay, you can delist a stock from an exchange because they don't hit certain criteria of the stock exchange. So I'm assuming that you could delist, a crypto coin because they maybe did something wrong or they didn't hit certain criteria as well.
No, good. Well, we're very close. I'm going to give you a win on that one. So, delist. So a lot of times they'll tell people, guys, delist. Like the floors, people are buying them up, the value's going up. Delist what you have right now, or you're not gonna get proper value for your NFT. Delist. So delist it from OpenSea or delist it from the market. All right, good. 7 for 11. All right, devs.
Have you seen that before?
So many times. A lot of times what they would do is they would purposely to control the floor and to manipulate to keep the floor price high. A lot of times the people in the projects will constantly tell people to delist and try to delist, keep the floor up, delist. The less for sale, most likely the floor will remain stable and not continually drop. So yeah, I see it all the time. All right, good. We are 8 for 12. All right, devs, DEVS.
Developers.
Done. Good job. 9 for 13. All right, DEX.
I should know this. I've heard this before. I don't know. That's a common term.
The decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange.
Okay. There.
So a centralized exchange, ownership of the coins is held by exchange completely. In contrast, a decentralized exchange is a peer-to-peer marketplace where transactions happen directly between crypto traders without the need for middlemen, like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap. Okay. All right. So you are right now 9 for 14. Not bad. All right. Discord.
Just the place where everyone goes to communicate in the crypto world.
Correct. 10 for 15. DYOR.
Hold on, I gotta write that one. DYOR. Don't know.
Okay, simple. So do your own research. Say, good job, Quan got it in the back. So a lot of times in projects, hey guys, I love this project. This is what I think, but before you purchase, DYOR. Do your own research. Don't just buy because of hype. Make sure you DYOR before you buy it when into this project. All right, 10 for 15. All right, Dutch auction.
This is a term that was used before this whole crypto world. It's like the opposite of a real auction. I can't remember the details of it, but anyway, go.
So close, but no. So the way it works is that sometimes these projects, like they'll do a Dutch auction. So they'll set the price. Let's say they set their price at 2 ETH, right? And then if purchases aren't made, there's a timer on it, and the price will reduce over time based on a timer. So it'll start at 2 ETH, then go to 1.9, then go to 1.8. So it's like a reverse auction where the price gradually drops at specific time intervals.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have. I've seen not a lot of projects do it, and again, I'm not a fucking expert, but yes, I've seen Dutch auctions plenty of times. Ricky's been involved with a couple projects that have Dutch auctions. Okay, easy one for you. ETH.
Ethereum.
Got it. 11 for 17. Flipping.
You buy something and then you sell it.
I'm giving you layups right now. 12 for 18. All right. Floor is lava.
My son loves that show, by the way, and my kids often play that at the house. Like they'll jump around from piece of furniture to piece of furniture. But okay. So let me try to take a guess. Floor is lava means floor is fire. So the floor is probably raising, or it's probably
wow. Fucking kids on fire. Kids lava. All right. 13 for 19. All right. Floor sweeping.
I mean, I would think it's probably the opposite of that. Floor is sweeping. Sweeping means to me, maybe it's going fast. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
floor,
maybe I'll give that one to you. So if there's five NFTs listed all at the same price, someone will go there and sweep the floor and buy all 5 of them. Boom! I just swept the floor.
You know what? I'm not going to give myself that because that wasn't what I was thinking.
Okay, but then 13 of 20. You're doing all right over here. All right. FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Good job. FML.
Fuck my life.
Good. 16 of 23. FUD.
I was about to say I'm part of the cool kids, but fun. I've heard of this before. I think you've even said it before. Sounds like fucking dud.
Stop the FUD.
I've heard this before. I don't know.
So FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And when there's people in Discord that are like bitching, oh, this thing ain't going nowhere, this project fucking sucks. People are like, hey, stop the FUD, no FUD, get out of here. Like that's like, you know, you're being a pessimist. You're causing issues. You're causing fear, uncertainty, and doubt. All right. So 16 of 24. All right. We're halfway through. Easy one. GM.
General manager?
Nope. I'll give you one more shot.
Grandma?
Good morning. Good morning. So in Discord, hey guys, GM, good morning. 16 of 25, not bad. All right, GMI. You knew that one, right, Quan?
No, it was grandma.
Grandma. GMI.
Well, it's probably good morning. I don't know.
Gonna make it. Gonna make it. Hey, are we GMI? Hey, are we gonna make it? Like, is the project gonna win? Are we gonna make money? Hey, are we GMI? Are we gonna make it? All right. So 16 of 25. We're on a losing streak here, bro. We gotta turn it around. All right. All right. IRL.
Well, I know there used to be an IRL chat, and that was a way that people used to communicate. This is like pre-internet, but I don't know if that's the same terminology being used now. That's it. That's all I know.
So IRL stands for in real life. In real life. So we are now 16 of 26.
Can I phone a friend or do some research?
No. There's no lifeline, no phone or friends. No. Okay. All right, easy one. LFG.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
And I know that because you put that in the chat all the time.
All right, there we go. So we got a win under our belt. We're back on the winning streak. All right. All right. HODL.
Hold.
Close enough. I'll give you that. It's hold on for dear life. So when they're in the project, are you selling or are you HODL? Or you hold? It's holding. Are you selling or are you HODL? Holding on for dear life. So I'll give you that one. 18 for 28. Okay.
Wait, and how many words are there?
It's probably another like 15, then we're done.
Okay.
All right. Mint.
It just, I mean, there's probably a more technical term, but when you go and you purchase an NFT, you're minting that into your wallet. So.
Okay. We'll give you that. So the mint is the original creation of it. So if you just purchase one from OpenSea, that NFT's already been minted. But when you're in the project at the beginning and you first buy it when it first launches, you're minting it. That's the first time it's made. So the initial creation of the NFT is the mint.
Yeah, but when you go to OpenSea and you connect your wallet, does it say minting when you're actually purchasing that NFT?
No, you're just transferring it. You're just buying a transfer. When the project first launches, you're actually creating it, and that's the original mint. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna say you didn't win there. Okay, 18 to 29. All right, mods. MODS.
I mean, mods is short for modified, but that's. You're giving me a hint with the sounds you're making. I don't know.
So the mods are referred to the moderators in the Discord group, right? Ask one of the mods. Ask one of the moderators. One of the guys that's in charge of the Discord, a moderator.
How about the next one you answer without reading the definition?
I know all these already, bro. Okay? Yeah, I know all these. Yeah, I know. Every single one that I gave, I only circled ones that I knew. I know all these already. There's a bunch of here that I don't know. There's just like another 100 of them. But I don't want to make this thing go on for 2 fucking hours either. But these are the common ones that people want to know. Moon.
Oh, okay. Well, it just means that it's, if you use it in a sentence, just like you would do in a spelling bee, it's going to the moon. Like it's gonna.
There you go.
Increase
This
in
project's
value. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. This project's going to the moon. It's going to moon, right? Used a lot. 19 and 31. Mooning, we got that already. NFA. And I'll give you a little hint of how it's used. This is not NFA.
Not NFA.
This is NFA. This is NFA.
Not fucking awesome.
Not financial advice. This is not financial. A lot of people, almost every YouTube video that you watch with a crypto or NFT influencer, they always start, hey guys, just to let you know, this is NFA, this is not financial advice. Anything I'm saying here, make sure you DYOR. Yeah, make sure you DYOR, right? NGMI, this is a layup.
NGMI.
I told you what GMI is. What's NGMI?
Not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it. So 20 for 33 is the current record. All right. Noob. Noob.
That's from video game world. You're just a new person.
That's right. You're a newbie.
Yeah, newbie. Yeah.
All right. OG. Gave you that one already.
Easy.
All right. Say it.
Original gangster.
All right. 21 and 35. All right. OS.
Operating system.
No, but I can see why you would say that. But what's the biggest platform used to purchase NFTs?
OpenSea.
OpenSea. 23 for 36. All right. I want to see if you know this one. Paper hands.
I'm thinking of Edward Scissorhands, but paper hands. Paper hands. It's probably some kind of derogatory term, like the guy did something, like somebody did something stupid, like maybe the money's like falling through their hands. Maybe falling into
close. So paper hands is people who don't hold; they buy and sell immediately. So when you have a project and there's constantly, and people want to hold the floor price up, but there's constantly guys selling. We're like, come on, let's get rid of paper hands so we can control the floor and keep the floor price high. So paper hands is definitely used in a derogatory way. So because you said derogatory, I'm going to give you that. 23 to 37.
So how about you give me a half for that? That's not like 100%.
PFP. A PFP project.
You've said that multiple times. A PFP project. I don't know.
Profile picture project. So most of the projects that are art-based, right, they're PFPs. They're profile picture projects.
Aren't they all profile projects?
No, because there's sports NFTs. Those aren't PFPs. There's, but a lot of the ones on OpenSea that you see, most of those are PFPs. They're avatars. They're cartoonish or they're whatever. But then there's NFTs made of celebrities, NFTs for sports, NFTs, different art-based NFTs, but yeah, PFPs are like the cartoons, the apes, the monkeys, all that shit. All right, so 23 for 38. All right, coming down, our P2E. This project is a P2E. Wolf Game is a P2E.
Play to. I don't know. Play to something. It's like a play to
earn. Play to earn.
Okay.
Play to earn. All right, 23 and 39. We're coming down to the wire here. All right, reveal.
Okay, so when a lot of these NFT projects, they have a reveal function that happens, over a period of time, and i.e. like the Banksy project that we bought into. So every day, that they're revealing what that NFT is.
Yep, you got it. All right, rug pull.
It's a scam.
That's right, it's a fucking scam. 25 for 41. All right. Stable coin.
So stablecoin means that the value shouldn't fluctuate. It's what other coins or other, people are pegging value to that coin. So I know that the the Luna stablecoin collapsed. This was whatever, 2 months ago. So
Yep.
there's also the USDT stablecoin, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's it.
Correct. 26 for 42. All right. Another layup. WAGMI.
WAGMI.
Yep. So we did GMI, gonna make it. We did NGMI, not gonna make it. Now we have WAGMI.
We all going to make it?
We all gonna make it. There we go. 27.43. All right. When Lambo.
Oh, when are you buying the Lambo?
Yeah, when Lambo. When's it gonna move? When am I gonna make enough money off this coin or NFT to buy a Lambo? Good. 28.44. All right. Last one. Whale. Whale.
Oh, you said whale? Oh,
Yeah, whale.
that's just a guy who comes in and purchases a ton of NFTs or they have a lot of purchasing power, a ton of coins. They move
right.
the market. They move the market by just coming in and purchasing whatever digital asset is in the crypto world.
That is correct. 29 for 45. Not too bad. Good job. Thank you for playing the crypto language game. You did a fantastic job. You actually did better than I thought you would do. That took 32 minutes, so that was good. This is a good little education for people who don't know about that. You actually did good because a lot of the stuff you kind of thought about and kind of just figured out without even knowing, which was good. So you did a lot better than I thought.
I would say that I probably knew maybe out of the 29, really knew maybe 60% of it, 70%, but the other stuff I kind of guessed on. So.
Yeah, no, you did good. You did good. I think this was good. I think it's good if we do shows like this where we make it fun and entertaining, but teach people about some shit they don't know. And then next week, you alluded to something before we started the show about what we want to talk about next week. We actually could go in and actually purchase an NFT and show somebody how to go onto an OpenSea. We'll pick a couple low-priced ones just to show people how to buy an NFT because a lot of people probably have no idea how to even do it. So yeah, we could do that next week for sure.
Yeah, we want to bring down the barrier. We want to show people how easy it is. It's not as complicated. When you get involved with something, you just like, well, there's a lot of uncertainty and fear, even though there's really not. You just, we can next week we make the purchase of an NFT using some crypto coins. Yeah,
we'll do that next week, and we'll continue to bring whatever we can to help people understand how this works. And hey, Ethereum's creeping up. It was down to 1,000, and then all of a sudden it's creeping up 1,600, 1,700, and this cryptocurrency is a cycle. It's been doing this since the beginning. So I fully expect Ethereum to get back to that $4,000 range. And then, it's so funny. NFTs are dead. And then all of a sudden NFTs will be fire again in like 5-6 months. But then it seems like when the rebound happens, it tends to reach a new high. And then we have the drop. Then it rebounds, and then it tends to reach a new high again. And I do fully expect that to happen. And I expect that our blue chip NFTs that we invested in to be worth an all-time high sometime in the next 12 to 18 months. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, dude. See you next week for NFT Prime Time.